Loved. You have no idea the kind of pressure I felt to take things to the next level. Things were moving so fast. I was basically the only person in the freshman class who hadn't done it yet. So we did.
I loved him.
I thought she loved me.
My health class had CPR at school. I stayed after class to talk with the instructor about it. They showed me that it didn't have to be that way.
They showed me that I get to make my own choices.
There is another way.
That's the best thing CPR gives you. Another way. A better way.
A healthy way. Sometimes you don't see it because you're in your own world, but they don't make you feel bad. They talk to you like a real person, and they save kids from really unhealthy decisions. They tell the truth, and they know what they're talking about. So yeah, my life was different. I started to choose the better way.
I honestly don't know where I'd be or what I'd be doing had it not been for CPR.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you will have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
After the Marine Corps, I was diagnosed with PTSD and became homeless for 15 years. Like a hermit living on the street, I just existed. I came to Wheeler Mission. Wheeler operates on a culture of kindness. Going through their programs reminded me that my meaning in life is to serve God. God set me free from anxiety and depression. Before Wheeler, I just existed, but today I live.
Sprinkles if you got them. Jack's Donuts, find a location near you, now.
Hey conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear. Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid's solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo!
You saying I did?
are fired up. Our crew is fired up. Game 1's coming your way next.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Bethesda Christian High School. It is senior night tonight for the Patriots as they look for their 16th win of the season. They're ranked number 3 in 1A basketball. They'll be hosting the Sparkplugs of Speedway, who come into this one tonight at 2-15. Tonight's game brought to you in part by IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences. Begin your journey today. The Morales Group, building better futures one story at a time. Burtner Electric, serving greater Indianapolis and the surrounding counties. Piper Logistics, from warehousing to transportation, we do it all. And by Reynolds Farm Equipment, serving our customers and the community since 1955. Great to have you with us. High school basketball, the regular season is winding down. Troy Darengowski, Coach Keith Myers with us here tonight. The Patriots again going for win number 16. I know it's senior night. We're going to talk a lot about the seniors who will be honored here tonight, but they're hoping to pick up another big win. But Speedway hoping to get some things going here before tournament time.
It is senior night, which is exciting. I know that you remembered your senior year. You repeated it 3 or 4 times to get it right. But you know, you look at both of these ball clubs, and you look at the weeks they've had, and Speedway has been really on that downward slide a little bit. Healthy tonight, might be jumped off. This would be a big win for them. This could be a very big win for them. For Speedway, for Bethesda, senior night, you do not want to go out on your senior night losing a game. Yeah. So they are fired up. The crowd will be ready. The band is fired up. They've already played 4 of my favorite songs tonight, so I'm ready for the band to go. But, you know, you look at both these ball clubs, the draw's Sunday.
Yeah.
So, you know, you got maybe 3 games left before the sectional. The cool thing for Speedway is the new season begins in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
0-0, you start everything new. You never know what happens. And we've seen it happen. In fact, semi-state basketball, you've seen a lot of teams. You've seen 4 teams in the semi-state this week in girls that have a below 500 record.
That's right. So you never know. Speaking of Speedway, they do not play well on the road. They haven't won a game on the road this year, so I'm sure that's been a while since that happened for them. They lost their last contest to Indianapolis Lutheran 65-51. The biggest key, I think, for Speedway is they just can't score enough points.
You know, you talk to Coach Bennett. Coach Bennett's been around a long time. We know him very well. And he just says, we just got to get in our rhythm. And sometimes that rhythm is not real good until late in the game. We saw them against Park Tudor, played really well the first half. Second half, just couldn't put it together. So putting together a whole entire game plan would be his job tonight. With a 1A opponent, you can get healthy a little bit, but you got to play well, because I'm telling you, this Bethesda team can beat some teams and beat them badly.
Yeah, they certainly will. Talk more about them coming up in a couple of moments. Chuck Bennett, you speak of the head coach of Speedway's been there. In fact, this is his 20th year. Yep. 173 wins, 263 losses. There are 2 wins this year. They beat Monrovia, a team that right now is only 6-15, and then they beat Cascade, a team right now that is 7-14. So you're right, this would be a signature win.
But both of those teams are very, very good and are in 2A. Cascade hosts their sectional. They're not bad at home. So they got them at Speedway, but the Monrovia Ball Club, I saw them play the other day, playing very well. They again looking for identity. You're looking for a team that has an identity, and you have a team that has an identity, and that's the difference tonight.
Well, Nate Metallic will be a guy to watch tonight. 6'5" player, averages about 18 points per game. They will certainly need him tonight. Devin Robinson wears number 32, a guy that averages about 10. So you think those two guys averaging nearly 30 points, they only average 50 overall. So it's really up to those two guys.
Those two guys have to get it. So it could be a very, very interesting contest tonight.
When we come back, we'll talk about the seniors and the Bethesda Christian Patriots coming up next, right here on IndianaSRN.
We really focus on modern application development, DevOps, so automating the whole process of delivering your solution, and cloud architecture.
It's very important for mid to large companies to have cloud partners because you can't possibly have all the talent you need to address the complex ecosystem of the cloud.
We advise them on all parts of their business. And then when things are defined and we see a clear goal, Clean Slate also then goes and does the work.
We have a team that is very passionate about what they do. We love to solve complex problems, and there's a lot of companies out there that will avoid, getting involved in those things, and I think that's why clients like to work with us.
Welcome back here to Bethesda Christian. The Patriots at 15-3. It is senior night. As you said, I did senior night 4 or 5 times, actually, before I finally got it right. But it's a big night for these guys.
It is. It's a very big night. And, you look at Jamison Chapman. You look at his little bio he gave us. And Jamison is planning on going to IUPUI and majoring in pre-med, so he's a little bit smarter than both you and I
put together.
Luke Stuckey, also another senior on the ball club, is undecided where he wants to go, but he wants to go to study cyber security. So, he's a pretty smart kid.
Yeah.
Then you got Jess Jiren, who's planning on going to IU, so he's going to be a Hoosier studying business. And then the coach's son, Colin Smith, one of the coach's son, Colin's planning to go and attend Butler or Indiana Wesleyan to study communications. We got to get him on the horn because he needs to work internship with us.
Exactly.
And Chuck needs to show him what to do. The other seniors that we will that they're honoring are on the girls basketball team. So congratulations to all those seniors. And we kid about it, but senior year of high school is probably the best time of your life. And I hope and pray that these kids do a great job and study, and maybe one day we'll meet up with them again, because what a fun time we have of honoring these seasons every single night to watch these kids playing high school basketball. It's a great honor.
By the way, if he wants to get the internship, he might want to go to Butler, because since we're here in Indianapolis, he'd stay right here at home.
And we're part of that Butler network as well. There's number 3. That's a kid you're going to see shoot the ball. That's Sam Malegan. Sam can shoot the ball pretty well. He's got one more year at it. And when Sam goes, they go.
Yeah, Malegan averaging around 17 points per game, and he can stroke it. The one thing you noticed about Bethesda Christian, they don't have a ton of size, but the bottom line is they defend well, because they're holding their teams that they're playing this year to only 43 points per game. And they also shoot extremely well. And it isn't just Sam Malegan. Isaac, his brother, is certainly an excellent player. And then Luke Douglas, another guy, number 2, who we'll watch for tonight, can stroke it.
The other thing that visiting teams have a hard time shooting on this court is free throws. We did the Park Tudor game. I think you had the game. Park Tudor was 2 of 17 from the free throw line. So it's either the lighting or something. It's really tough to make free throws in this gymnasium.
Well, there's the one guy we mentioned for the spark plugs. That's Nate Metallic, who is averaging around 18 points per game, and they're really going to need him tonight. Again, they only average just over 50 points per game. Bethesda Christian, by the way, they played the majority of their games on the road. In fact, 10 of their games they played this year have been on the road. They've only played 5 games. This is game number 6 at home.
And if you're the head coach of Bethesda, you got to be ecstatic about how your kids has adapted to play on the road.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Best wins this year. They beat a good Danville team at Danville in overtime. They also knocked off number 15 Greenwood Christian 48-36, and a nice win over Tipton as well.
And that Tipton team was ranked. You and I had that game, and Tipton was ranked when they played them, and they dominated that game.
Yeah, they certainly did. All right, we'll come back. The starting lineups and the tip-off coming up in a moment. This is high school basketball on IndianaSRN.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. This land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Back here at Bethesda Christian, let's go to our public address announcer for tonight's starting lineups. There you have the starting lineups as, yes, things are a little fuzzy right at the moment. You get those lights off and everything, it just goes nuts, right?
It reminds me of a headache I had today. I name my headaches now.
I bet you do.
Mine was named Troy today. This place is a rockin'.
It is.
When we came in for the JV game, there might have been 4 people. There's not a 4-seat anywhere in this gymnasium.
Well, hey, it's nice because, again, the seniors like that too.
Real quick, want to thank both athletic directors and the administration. They understand what we do. They love what we do. Thank you so much. Andy Ferguson, you have been perfect this week. Thank you so much for all your hard work and what you have done for Bethesda Christian Athletics.
Rare opportunity tonight. We have brother combinations on both sides.
Should be fun, right?
Yeah, we'll
here we go.
Keep it as straight as we can. As you see Jamison Chapman there for Bethesda Christian. Nate Metallic in the lineup, as you would expect for the Spark Plugs, and here we go. And I believe we might have
a double violation.
Well, I think what they're going to do is they're going to allow now Luke Douglas to come in. They wanted to honor one of the seniors in Jesse Garrick. So actually what they'll do now is just, again, stop play and give the ball over to the Spark Plugs.
Yes, you can see Jess has a heavy bandage knee. That's class.
Yes.
Good job, officials. Good job, Chuck Bennett, because he had the ball.
Yeah.
That's class.
All right, here we go.
Love it.
Spark Plugs at 2-15. Patriots at 15-3. They're on the opposite sides of the spectrum in their respective classes. Here's Metallic, pull-up jumper, good.
Well, if he gets off to a good stop, we're going to be good. They're going to be in good shape there, Troy.
I like him already as a mid-range jumper. Anytime I get those, I love it.
I'm writing that down.
Write that down.
Okay.
He's already the MVP.
Now it's only 30% of the time.
That's right. First turnover, Metallic back the other way, scoop shot missed. And the ball will stay in the hands of the Spark Plugs, and I believe we got a blocking foul underneath off the pass from Devin Robinson.
You got to get set. You got to go early.
Looks like they got Chapman on the block.
Yeah, he stepped in. Good call.
Spark Plugs basketball.
Man-to-man defense for Bethesda. Now help.
That's Robinson. Might have had his shot partially blocked. We'll head the other way. Sam Malagan. Seen him plenty over the last couple of years, averaging around 17 per game. Just the second possession now for the Patriots.
And Speedway goes to man-to-man.
That is Stuckey. Off now to Douglas. His shot is up and good.
3-point basket.
Douglas averaging 11. Bennett, by the way, with the face mask, as that shot's going to be missed by Robinson. If you ever played with one of those face masks, if you ended up with a broken nose or such, that can really affect how you see things.
And the way you breathe up and down the floor.
Yeah. Entry pass, and it goes out of bounds, and that's going to be the second turnover is intended there for Collins Smith.
That's pretty good defense by Speedway. Understand where he is. He can hit that little 5-foot, gut straight up and down. I'm very impressed with number 32, Devin Robinson. He hasn't scored yet, but he's got the ball on the baseline. He's got to be strong with the ball.
They list him at 5'10", but he's a big, solid 5'10".
He's a good football player. Got that football built.
Like Chuck, like you.
Chuck Levine.
True.
Yeah, Chuck's got that big.
Metallic will kick it out here short. Well, Chuck came to mind, but I thought of you too.
Well, thank you.
You guys are in that same area.
Yeah, I played 17 years.
Yeah, I know you did.
Yeah. I woke up from my dream. Here we go again, man-to-man.
Good defense here by the Patriots. Yep. Here's a three on the way. That's going to be missed. One and done. Rebounded there by Douglas. Chapman with the basketball now for Bethesda, leading it by one here in the opening period of play. This Bethesda team coming off that win over Heritage Christian held Heritage to just 42 points.
That's amazing. That's a high power offense.
And one of the maybe best players in the state of Indiana, too.
Yes, sir. I like the patience here.
One thing for sure, if you're going to play in a low-scoring game, which we might see tonight, it really does favor Bethesda.
Especially since you're at home.
Yep.
And you haven't lost many games at home. But you only played 6 so far.
Three-pointer up and good. Well, I'll tell you what, a defense hates that. You play, and then somebody hits a big three.
Especially when you knocked off about a minute and a half.
Chapman with his first points of the night. Metallic with a basketball straight away, guarded there by Chapman. Nice bounce pass underneath. Layup good by Robinson.
Robinson cut. That's the third time now he has cut, and it's done a good job. Got a score here for you at the end of one. Batesville leads Morristown 17-0.
Oh, my. That was a quick opening quarter, too.
Yes, sir.
Bethesda basketball, that is Stuckey. You know, when you notice Bethesda Christian running this motion offense, everybody's moving. You see very rarely guys standing around. The shot missed, the rebound by Smith, put back, no, the tip. Here's the shot by Stuckey, missed that one. And I think we got a foul on the rebound. That's going to go against Colin Smith.
Yeah, Smith kind of cleared him out.
Coming to the lineup now for the Spark Plugs will be Cody Fenters, a 5'10 guard.
You saw Cody's Colin Smith just shoved Coleman right out of the way, and Coleman's going, grab! And he goes, I got it.
Usually okay until you start extending arms.
Yeah.
Still a 2-point ball game. Metallic with a basketball, lost it. That's their first turnover and a foul heading the other way. They're going to get Metallic on the foul. That is his first.
You got to keep him on the floor, Troy.
Yeah, he and Robinson, the only two guys in double figures for the Spark Plugs, so really need to keep them out there. This is Douglas. You know, one thing about the Bethesda Christian offense, too, is the motion, and everybody plays everywhere.
They go off ball screen so much. Nice move by
Yeah, that was Chapman. Yeah, he has 5. And my point being is, being a coach, is that that's a hard guard when everybody's moving everywhere.
Yep.
Got a foul there against Sam Milligan. So they're almost to the point when you think of Bethesda Christian is we'll see Isaac Milligan come in. They are already and have been acclimated to the way the game is played these days. It's either 5 out or 4 out, 1 in.
Yep.
Maybe that's why they won 15 of 18 games, huh?
Got a nice young coaching staff.
Here's a 3 the other way. Good. That was Cale Bennett. And Speedway trails it by 1. Quickly back the other way. The release by Chapman, no good. And the rebound by Speedway, that was short.
You got 3 Bennetts on this team. You think breakfast is very interesting at their house?
Yeah, we'll have to squeeze them all in. You got Creighton Bennett, Camden Bennett, and Cale Bennett.
And they all have their athletic ability from their mom.
Oh, you know that too?
Oh.
Strong drive and taking
nice,
that one away. Big time there by Douglas. Drive with the left hand by Chapman. Gives it up. Here's Douglas. Good. 3-pointer by Douglas, his second.
Man, when you're feeling it and you're calling the ball, they're giving you the ball. The thing he didn't put the ball on the floor, just shot the ball.
Like the catch and release, and we've got a reaching foul. They may get Douglas.
They're going to count the basket here.
Oh, my. They will. So, first bucket by Short. Well, he had his arm up very early on that foul, so.
Did they get that to Milligan?
They gave that to Douglas.
Douglas, okay.
So here is Landon Short, and he now has 3 points. Now we're going to see Creighton Bennett come in. He wears number 52, 6'4". It's a little more size now for Speedway. Good close-up look there at Sam Milligan. The drive, the lean, and the foul, and Chapman will go to the line. And just right when he comes into the ball game, Creighton Bennett picks up his first.
Well, that's how you greet people.
Welcome to the game.
Welcome to the game.
Chapman to the line for the first time. In fact, for the Patriots, their first trip to the line tonight. He missed it. He knew it, too, because he crossed over quickly. He was off balance on that shot.
Everybody looking forward to Sunday afternoon.
And I believe, what time is that going to start, the tournament draw?
I do believe the tournament draw is at 5 o'clock, and we'll tell you about IndianaSRN selection show coming a little bit later today. You got to tune in to us on Monday.
We've got to call that expert analysis, right?
We got some guys that can do it.
Crossover Metallic in the corner, and the three on the way, good. That was hit by Fenters, his first bucket of the day. How about Speedway taking a 1-point lead?
Under a minute to play. Been a pretty clean game.
Yeah. Chapman. Pull up in the lane by Malagan. Had it blocked. They get it back. Stuckey for three. Good.
Boy, you just got to block out and make sure they don't get that second look. Everybody on this ball club can knock down the three ball.
Yeah, they are a hard guard. So now Speedway with the basketball, perhaps for the final shot of this opening quarter. That is Nate Metallic. Bennett, that being Cale Bennett. Metallic once again. Pull-up jumper on the way, missed it badly. 6 seconds, still plenty of time. Lead pass Douglas, Douglas layup good. And that time the spark plugs may have shot a little bit early. Not a great shot that time by Nate Metallic. And Bethesda at the end of one leads it by 4.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Tonight's game is copyrighted by IndianaSRN and the IHSAA for the private use of our audience. The use of pictures, video, and audio without the express written permission of IndianaSRN and the IHSAA is prohibited.
We will be doing our Aspen Creek Grill trivia question a little bit later today, so I'll wait for that read. Also, I'd like to remind you that you're watching Indiana High School basketball, powered by IndianaSRN.
All right, here we go. Period number 2 as Fancher in the ball game now. Here's Chapman on the drive, off the glass, no, and a battle for the rebound. They will get B.J. Johnson. And let's take a look at that block we saw earlier right there. In fact, that was more of a takeaway.
Yeah, just give me that ball. Oh!
Boy, nearly turning it over. Robinson, the lead pass now to Metallic. Take that back. We're going to see, in fact, Drew Metallic, number 31. This is Nate Metallic, and the shot up and good. That's going to be Landon Short. He now has 5.
He's played pretty well in the first quarter here and in this half.
Back to 2. By the way, go ahead.
It's frustrating to give up the dribble. Keep that dribble going. Keep that dribble alive.
Jimmy Fancher, by the way, wearing number 5. Off the bench now for Bethesda. And we also mentioned in the ball game B.J. Johnson. Here is Chapman, and I believe we have a moving screen. They're going to get Fancher.
You can't clear out the lane.
Well, you can if you don't get caught, but generally you do.
I think there it is, right there.
That's a good block.
See the hole? He held him.
That's a great block.
Yeah, okay.
So Speedway basketball. They'll work it left side to Metallic. That being Nate Metallic. Skip pass, near side. Three-pointer no good by Robinson. And we have a rebounding foul, and I believe it's going to go against Robinson. Got that big body in there.
I liked how he followed his shot, though.
Yeah. By the way, we'll see Chapman come out for Bethesda. Speedway, by the way, in sectional 28 in 3A, where they've got Beech Grove, the defending state champions, Purdue Poly, Manual, Ritter, and Washington.
I tell you what, that Purdue Poly team at 16-6, very good. You've seen them play a couple times this year. They got some length, and they can knock down some points.
Yes.
They don't play defense, but they can score.
They can score. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting sectional to watch. Straightaway jumper no good by Douglas, and the rebound by Robinson. On the other side, you're at sectional 58 with Traders Point Christian. Baseline jumper good by Nate Metallic. He has 4. You also have Indiana Deaf, Indy International, as that will go out of bounds and it'll go over to Speedway. Indiana Math and Science and Indy Metro.
That is a sectional that IndianaSRN will be looking at.
Okay. And that'll include, again, Bethesda Christian. So between them and Traders Point, your 2 favorites for sure. Got a reaching foul against Luke Stuckey. We get the spark plugs tonight. A lot of credit here. They're hanging right in there. And now we'll go to the free throw line with Drew Metallic, a chance to give them the lead.
And with 5:51 in the first half, boy, you can spend a lot of time shooting some free throws here.
Front end of the 1-and-1 is good. By the way, and when I look at the 1A poll here, the AP poll has Bethesda Christian at number 3, but I noticed the IndianaSRN poll does not have Bethesda Christian in the top 5.
I guess I forgot.
Here's a 3 on the way. That's going to be missed by Douglas. And back the other way, Sparkplugs running the floor. Robinson misses a difficult angle on that shot. And here's Stuckey across the timeline. By the way, Bethesda Christian is also number 3 in the Sagarin ratings as Nate Metallic picks up his 2nd. So if I'm Bethesda Christian, I'm not happy with that polling guy there for IndianaSRN. Are you?
I'll be talking to him later on this evening.
I hope so.
He's in Morristown tonight. Is he? Yeah. Chuck. Clark.
Hey, a steal off the inbounds by Nate Metallic and missed the layup. 3rd turnover now by Bethesda Christian. And now the Patriots with the basketball run that weave out front. Here's a shot by Malagan. That's going to be Sam Malagan.
His first 2 points of the night took him a quarter and 3 minutes.
Yeah, but he can get hot. He's a streak shooter if he gets going, you could be in trouble. Drive baseline and a reaching foul called against the Patriots. And it looks like Luke Douglas has picked up his 2nd. And that will put Drew Metallic at the line. Already 8 fouls now on the Patriots here in the first half.
Drew's got 2 points on the net. Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah. He didn't go straight up. That's a good call.
Got him in the arm.
Sorry, ref.
2nd free throw good. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Speedway on top of this one by 1.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
One of our network hosts is Aspen Creek Grill. Feel like treating someone special to a delicious meal from Aspen Creek Grill. Next time you come for dinner, buy some gift cards and share them with your friends like Troy and Chuck.
That's right.
Aspen Creek Grill has great food just like their hand-cut fillets. Aspen Creek Grill is located in Noblesville, 317-557-3300. Our Aspen Creek Grill trivia question tonight. Troy, here you go.
Who drafted Kobe Bryant? Lakers, Clippers, Hornets, or the Nuggets?
If you know it, this is what you got to do.
Submit your answers to IndianaSRN at IndianaSRN on Twitter. Enter for a chance to win a gift card to Aspen Creek Grill. Spin move, good bucket there by Chapman. Now, if you missed that trivia question,
something's wrong, man.
Here's a three on the way. Big-time basket by Nate Metallic. He has 7. Speedway back up by 2. Right now, you can't tell. I mean, they've only won 2 games, so they look like they might have won 15 coming in. Shot's going to be missed. Tip up good. That'll be Stuckey.
Oh, you're going to give it to Stuckey?
I think Stuckey was the closest, wasn't he? Did he tip it?
I'll give it to Stuckey.
5 now for Stuckey.
Mr. Douglas will be calling you, but that's okay.
Here's a 3 on the way, the other way by Cale Bennett. Well, if it's a game that's close at the end, we'll reconsider, but we'll wait.
Okay.
Here's Chapman. And a foul call on the pass. Maybe Landon short. I mean, if we might have it right here, right? Yep, Douglas.
I can't change my score sheet now.
We need to get you a different score sheet.
Well, I got to use a different color pen.
Oh, okay. So Douglas now has 10 points.
Not 10, yes.
Yeah. So he's already in double figures. Sorry, Mr. Stuckey, we just took that away from you. Deep in the corner, here's Sam Milligan. A little floater. No, he went hard to the floor. No whistle. Spark plugs back the other way.
Missed the travel.
Here's a 3, and that's going to be good. That was Drew Metallic, I believe. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Nope, they had the net get caught.
You know, back in the day, I could go catch those and grab that. Oh, yep.
Boy, he's way behind. 31, yep, Drew Metallic. So now 3-point lead for Speedway.
My score sheet is a mess already.
Sam Milligan, jumper no. And we'll quickly head the other way.
They're playing well, Speedway.
They really well. Attaway, Keith. Second turnover. So far, a clean ball game there, though. The drive, no, and Chapman goes to the line for 2.
Send your hate mail to Coach Myers.
That's right. So if that's Nate Metallic, it's his 3rd. That's a big foul right there. So Jamison Chapman, one of the seniors honored here tonight. Oh. Now 1 of 3 from the line. Second free throw. So he's back to 50%.
I have him unofficially for 8.
I got him for 9.
9. Okay.
Ball goes out of bounds, so they'll stay right here.
Jamison is planning on going to IUPUI and majoring in pre-med.
You heard that old story about, I don't know if you remember that show called Animal House, where he said, yes, I'm majoring in pre-med, or is it pre-law? And he said it's basically the same thing. You remember that one?
No. I'm not that old.
Okay. Yeah, right. That's kind of frat house I was in.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
In Wyoming.
Wow. WYO. Spark plugs, get it back now to Nate Metallic, and another 3. And he's heated up here in period number 2. 8 of his 10, and it's now a 5-point lead. We have a 30-second timeout.
Hoosier Basketball Magazine is in its 53rd year and is out today. Order it today at HoosierBasketballMagazine.com or call them at 317-925-8200. Follow the top players in high school, college. Thanks to Kip Wesner and Hoosier Basketball Magazine for their support at IndianaSRN. Also, RefRefs is designed to partnership with numerous high school state associations, helping officials to hone their skills and to promote unity in the officiating world. RefRefs is for the new official as well as seasoned veteran. Contact RefRefs at refrefs.com. Thank you all for supporting IndianaSRN. Got a nice little phone call and email today from a lady that was listening in Georgia the other day and said, "You guys are marvelous."
Wow.
Thank you very much, Miss Betty Jones.
By the way, Speedway has outscored Bethesda Christian 16-7 in this quarter. And that's why they own a 5-point lead. Speedway only had 13 at the end of the opening quarter of play. Here's Sam Milligan for 3, and he needed that one.
I have Sam for 5.
Lead down to 2. Nate Metalik, as we mentioned, 8 of his 10 coming in this quarter. For the basketball, Drew Metalik. He'll find his brother, and another big 3. Nate Metalik, his 3rd three-pointer in a row.
You got him for 13?
I got him for 13. 11 in the quarter.
That's great. And it always in that spot, too.
Yeah.
He got the ball back there in that spot.
I think he likes it right there. Here is Chapman for 3. Missed it, and how about Nate Metalik? Lead pass. Jumpers on the way.
Deflected.
Yeah, that was Chapman who got a piece of Drew Metalik. Here is a shot by Sam Milligan from 3. They're one and done again.
Boy, that was quick. That's a quick shot.
Back the other way, another 3. We look like we're playing in the NBA now.
Yes,
Threes
sir.
both ways. That was Cale Bennett missing. See if Bethesda can get back into their offense right here. And we've got another timeout, do we? We do. This will be a full timeout. Speedway leads it by 5.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
At one point in my life, alcohol ruled supreme. It was not impossible for me to wake up just as drunk as before I went to sleep, and I use the term go to sleep loosely. I think on most nights it wasn't falling asleep, it was just passing out. There was no way I was getting out of it with my own willpower, so I decided to give Wheeler a try. And since my graduation from Wheeler's program, alcohol has not had any kind of hold on me whatsoever.
Back here at Bethesda Christian. Don't forget, girls high school basketball tomorrow. They are down to the semi-state. We will be in Shelbyville tomorrow. Should be 2 very good semifinal games, and the kind of the way it used to be, then we end up with a championship game too.
Yes, and those games will be seen on IHSAA.TV. It's a paid-per-view. We will go on the air 10 minutes before game 1. I think you got a couple of those, don't you? You're with me tomorrow night, aren't you?
I'm with you tomorrow night.
The 18th working double dip this week.
You got that right.
And Chuck's working double dip this week.
Chuck going to be there too?
Chuck will not be there. He will be at Butler. We'll talk a little about that at halftime.
Very good. Isaac Milligan has not scored tonight after that full timeout, though. Bethesda Christian trying to get this offense going again. Fadeaway jumper, good. There is Chapman.
11.
So it's Chapman and Nate Metalik leading the way for these two teams. Here's Robinson, way short on the shot.
Oh, they can go for 1 here.
Under 19, Euro step, layup good. Forget the 1. Sam Milligan said it's too early. I'm going to shoot it anyway.
You know, they called that timeout, and then all of a sudden they got a 4-0 run. They just look like a totally different team.
I got an earful. Trapped in the corner, Drew Metalik. And at the buzzer, just off the rim, missed there by Cale Bennett. And we've got a ball game. The Spark Plugs have an excellent second quarter, and they lead here at halftime 32-31. But how about Speedway hanging right in there?
Hanging right in there. A very interesting first half. They will honor their seniors, and we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit about their seniors, and also we'll talk about women's lacrosse and college.
Oh,
lacrosse.
boy.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper.
I'm Keith Myers, Vice President of IndianaSRN. Thanks for joining us. You know IndianaSRN broadcasts 350 games a year, all sorts of sports. Yeah, we do. Hard to believe, isn't it? IndianaSRN loves to put student athletes first on our website. If you're a business out there, we probably could help you too. Contact us at coach@indianasrn.org. Grandma from out of state thanks you. Mom and Dad who can't get to the game thanks you as well. In fact, our athletes watch the games over and over again. Our military has enjoyed the games as well. So sit back and enjoy the game. It's IndianaSRN.
You want a sports degree that is beyond the game? A degree that immerses you from day one and launches you into the business side of sports. With a sports management major from IUPUI's School of Health and Human Sciences, you'll have insider access to sports professionals and will learn from faculty with years of teaching and industry experience. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to launch your sport industry career.
We can't have NBA basketball without the ball itself. So today we are going to go balls deep into the history of the ball, starting all the way back to the game's inception. Let's begin the animated timeline. The game of basketball was invented in the year 1891. Dr. James Naismith was its creator. Now, the game back then was much different than it is today. I'll save the evolution of the game itself for a later video. This video's topic is the balls. And the ball in 1891 was, well, a soccer ball. Now, soccer balls themselves were built a little different than they are today, but the important takeaway is that this ball actually wasn't used for dribbling. Dribbling wasn't a concept for basketball until 1897. As the game became more popular and grew, the ball had no business being a soccer ball. So in 1894, Dr. James Naismith reached out to A.G. Spalding to invent the first basketball ball. Spalding at the time was famous for making American footballs and Major League Baseball gloves. And you can totally see the inspiration of the design, as this ball is laced up at the center like a football. Fun fact about this ball specifically, to celebrate its 125th anniversary, Spalding remade the ball in 2019 around the same time as the Raptors-Warriors finals. As the years went on, basketball got so popular it was able to have its own league formed around the sport. And in 1937, the NBL, or National Basketball League, was formed in the United States, and they needed their own NBL ball. This ball was no longer built like a pigskin football, as the laces are removed for optimal dribbling. The NBA, National Basketball Association, was founded in 1946, but it wasn't till around 1950 when the game got a much upgraded ball. The game got so popular that it started bringing attention of many new fans showing up to watch the games. Keeping up with, spectating, and watching the pace of the game as a fan was difficult, as the brown ball color was hard to keep up with rapid court movement on the brown floor. So around 1950, the ball was remade into an orange ball. The orange ball was much more flashy and visually appealing to fans, as they can easily see it dart around the court. Decades later, the game ball kept evolving. Around 1971, the NBA changed the design of the ball from 4 leather panels to 8 leather panels. Having 8 leather panels instead of 4 allowed for a much better grip on the ball itself for better dribbling techniques. And 1 year later in 72, the first synthetic leather ball was made, which made producing the ball much cheaper. And now we bring you the iconic NBA ball that many of you know and love, the 1984 Spalding Larry O'Brien official Spalding ball. To quote Heritage Auctions, Wilson had the NBA contract to produce basketballs, which ended following the '83 finals. Also moving out of the office of commissioner was Larry O'Brien. Eventually, Spalding picked up the contract and David Stern assumed the role as top man on February 1st, 1984. This ball is the ball of choice that many fans around the world prefer while playing basketball. Moving on to a slight adaptation of this ball was that failure of a ball in 2006. This 06 ball was made out of cross-traction microfiber, but the ball only lasted for the beginning of the season, as many players complained that it roughed up their fingers, skin, and was overall a terrible ball. The ball was quickly discontinued, and the NBA went back to the classic leather ball. Going forward in the future, coming up for the 2021-2022 NBA season, Wilson will replace Spalding as the official NBA basketball. Now, the leather used for the balls themselves will still come from the same provider, so they won't physically feel any much different. Also, the balls will keep their 8-panel configuration and performance specifics as the ball that is currently used, so it's pretty much the same game with a different name.
Today, greed, selfish interest, and barefaced corruption seem all the fashion. America needs great men of tolerance who can give honest debate to the great issues of the day. I'm seeing mostly squabbling, men squandering their time, being wolves to one another. Yet, I'm not without hope. We still have Freemasonry. Yes, the same Freemasons that helped create this country have always provided great men when needed. And today, in every city and town in America, Freemasonry is still providing that special place where young men can find their greatness and accomplished men can give something back. Yes, in this time of great hope, it is my hope that America will see that Freemasonry is a national treasure that cannot be separated from our country's future.
We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to IHSAAFoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
Senior night here at Bethesda Christian Speedway, leading it by 1, and they're honoring all the seniors. And as we mentioned earlier, we have 4 of the players here for Bethesda Christian, the boys basketball team that certainly being honored here tonight.
Yeah, as we talked about, what an honor for being a senior, high school, 4 years that you worked your tail end off, and all of a sudden they honor you on senior night. And I remember back a couple of years ago when the pandemic happened, senior night was pretty lonely.
Yeah.
And a good crowd on hand tonight at Bethesda. Let's talk about the 4 seniors that are on the high school basketball team. First of all, Colin Smith. Colin Smith is planning to attend Indiana Wesleyan or Purdue University to study communications. Colin has wanted to thank his parents for all the hard work they have done for him. Good job, Colin. Jesse Guerin is planning on studying business at IU, and Jesse wants to thank Mom and Dad as well. Also, Jamison Chapman plans on going to IUPUI and majoring in pre-med. We talked about that before. He's probably smarter than you and I put together. And Luke Stuckey finally is planning on studying cyber security has not decided what university he's going to. Brianna Flores, also we need to mention Jake Henry, Natalie Soffers, Ellie Titus, the other seniors that they honored tonight, and Eden Whitehead as well, Seth Bradley, and Ava Campbell. So 11 seniors honored tonight. A couple things that we need to take care of. Sectional show for the drawing for the Indiana High School Athletic Association is Sunday. On Monday at 2 o'clock, live in our studio, expert analysis of all 64 sectionals, and we'll preview the HCAC men and women's tournament as well on Monday, a part of the sectional show. So join us at 2 p.m. and order a pizza, or go to Giacomo's, get a pizza, and have an extended lunch hour.
Yeah.
And also, we want to congratulate our team as Butler Lacrosse will be on IndianaSRN. Our executive producer, Chuck Levine, tonight is overlaying that, and a great partnership with Butler and Nick White and Chuck to have women's lacrosse on our network. So with them and HCAC, we're moving our way up. Great opportunity for sponsorships right here, because there will be thousands of people watching those contests, and if you'd like to be involved in that, you can contact us at coach@indianasrn.org.
Are we in line for any free tickets to any games or anything? Or
I think if we mentioned Chuck's name, we probably could get in.
Yeah.
No popcorn, but we probably could get in.
Hey, I'll take the get in. And don't forget, tomorrow, semi-state girls basketball. We will be in Shelbyville as number 2 Forest Park will take on Greencastle at 10. And then right after that game, about 30 minutes after, it's number 1 North Knox. They're 27-1. They'll take on 8th-rated Eastern Hancock at 23-3. The championship game will be at 8 o'clock tomorrow night on IHSAA.TV. So let me run down the quick scoring in the first half for Speedway. Nate Metallic led the way with 13 points. Drew Metallic ended up with 6. Landon Short with 5. 3 by Cody Fenters. And Cale Bennett finished with 3 in the first half to round out their 32. For the Patriots, they were led by Jamison Chapman with 11. Luke Douglas ended up with 10 points, 7 by Sam Milligan. Luke Stuckey with 3 points. It was 17-13. Bethesda led by 4 after the opening period of play. And then Speedway went on that 16-7 run, and they outscored Bethesda Christian 19-14 in that second quarter. And that's why we have a 1-point lead for the Sparkplugs. Right now in foul trouble, Nate Metallic has 3 for Speedway. And for Bethesda Christian, right now it's Luke Douglas with 2 fouls.
Should be a very interesting second half, and we're looking forward to bring it to you.
By the way, these two teams will be back in action. Speedway will be at Cecina tomorrow. And up for Bethesda Christian, their next game, they will play at Indiana Math and Science, a team that they may very well see in sectional 58. Speedway with the basketball to begin the quarter, and an immediate trap on the sideline. Here is Robinson able to get away from the defender there as well, as Isaac Milligan gets the start here in the second half. Drew Metallic with the basketball to the near sideline, gets his brother involved in the offense. Nate Metallic with the basketball out front. Nate, pull-up jumper from 15, can't get it. Robinson with the rebound. Robinson turns, and they're going to call a jump ball on this one, so it will go over to Bethesda Christian. Already a change now. Take another look at it right here. Robinson thought he got fouled from behind by Douglas. And into the lineup will be B.J. Johnson. Now, Johnson dropped the basketball. He didn't get a clean handoff from the officials, so that's why they gave it back to him. You can't just chuck it to him and say everything's fine. You got to make sure it's clean. Sam Malagan had a strong second quarter, all 7 of his points in that quarter. Chapman on the drive, basket good, and he's fouled.
He's quick on that first step. Chapman has 12-13 tonight. Halftime score that is affecting you a little bit. Manchester to Anderson. Anderson leads Manchester at halftime 43-36.
Free throw by Chapman is good. So the first 3 points scored by Bethesda Christian, and they now lead it by 2. Drew Metallic at the point, loses it near midcourt. Guarded very closely by Sam Malagan. The drive and a foul call. They're going to get B.J. Johnson for his second.
He doesn't think he got him, did he?
Well, the good news is when they start taking a poll of the players, it'll matter.
Hey, okay, good point.
Yeah, right now we don't really. The officials are like, it doesn't matter what you say. Free throw good.
Appreciate you helping me out there.
Well, have you ever seen a player foul? I mean, if they've ever admitted it, really?
I always admitted my
Yeah,
fouls.
I'm sure you did.
Trust me, they were so obvious you had to admit them. Here comes the press.
Drew Metallic now with 8. Well, I'm not sure. I mean, I don't mind the spark plugs showing a little token pressure there, but I don't think they could keep up with Bethesda full court.
Bethesda's a little quick.
Especially all 5 guys, the way they can run the floor. Chapman, fadeaway shot, no. Man, the near rebound by Sam Malagan, but it goes out of bounds.
Might have jumped too soon. As you see the red zone down at that end. Place is rocking, isn't it?
I think the last time we were here, there was a gentleman in the audience in the student section dressed as something. I forget what it was.
A red suit?
It was something completely bizarre.
It was presented.
Good look here at Nate Metallic. Still a tie ball game here in the third. Nate Metallic in the corner for 3, long. And battling for the rebound, Douglas. Here come the Patriots again. Malagan, nice pass inside. B.J. Johnson was not ready for it. As he falls to the floor, it'll go off of Nate Metallic.
Boy, Johnson had the open layup too and just didn't. Got to catch the ball with your hands. Here we go. Oh, that's a tough pass.
Well, sometimes that's the worst place to hit him.
Yep.
Chapman got the defender in the air, missed the shot. Nice rebound by Johnson, and now the drive basket good by Douglas.
Douglas has got a night.
Yeah.
You got him for 12. I got him for 12.
So he must be right.
First thing I've done right tonight.
Well, let me tell you what. You were talking about how smart, and you're right, is that straightaway shot no good by Drew Metallic. Here is Sam Malagan. That Euro step again, layup good. You were talking about how smart the guys are from Bethesda, but you and I both had a 4.0 in school.
It took us 4 years.
Yeah, that's right.
30-second timeout, Speedway. While we have this timeout, we want to thank Tam's Sweet and Savory Cafe for being part of our sponsorship. A new spot for breakfast or lunch, open Wednesday through Sunday. Try our classic breakfast or our sweet baked goods. Located in Lawrence, Indiana, 6427 Oak Landing Road. 317-760-1640 for carry. I had a bacon tomato club sandwich and a red velvet chocolate cookie.
Red velvet.
Oh, it's delicious.
Is that kind of like a Valentine's cookie?
It was a late Valentine's present to me, for me. Here's Malagan's, what do you call that? Euro step?
The Euro.
That was called travel back in my day.
Yeah, what if 3 steps is legal now?
Okay.
Didn't you know that? 5 in the NBA. By the way, we've seen 2 runs now. We saw Speedway's 16-7 run. Right now, Bethesda Christian on a 7-2 run. See if they can continue it here in the third. Good look here at Drew Metallic. Is this a 2-3 zone? Here is the Drew Metallic 3, missed it, rebound by Sam Malagan.
It did look like a 3-2 zone.
It sure did. This is Sam Malagan, little hesitation. Strong drive, shot good. This time Stuckey has 5.
Stuckey's playing well.
Now it's a 9-2 run. Well, you talked about in the pregame a little bit about the Speedway team. It's a matter of keeping things going, and right now they're unable to do so, as that's going to be a foul on B.J. Johnson, and I believe that's going to send Cale Bennett to the line for 3.
No, they're going to call it on the floor.
Well, that's a tough call.
Oh, no, they're going to give him 3.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. There is some discussion here. Nope, they're not. They're not going to give him 3. Yep. Let's take another look at it right here.
Oh.
I don't know.
Chuck Bennett is asking him, what does he need to do to make that a 3-point basket?
Well, that's why you play some at home and some on the road. Nate Metallic on the drive, powers it up, no. Rebound, Sam Malagan. Malagan back the other way, and a foul call at the other end. And I have a feeling that the Sparkplug coaching staff is not happy about that. They're going to get 25 Cale Bennett. I think that is a foul right there, but at the other end of the floor, I think we kind of agreed that that probably was a foul in three-point land. So here is Sam Malagan.
Boy, they are not good on free throws tonight.
Not as good as they have been. It was 32-31 at halftime, and so far the Sparkplugs, in about 4 minutes of play, managed just 2 free throws. It is now a 10-2 run. Doesn't seem like much, but it's a low-scoring game at this point. And we're halfway through this third quarter. And a whistle and a foul. Basket. Are they going to count it? Yes. So that's going to put Drew Metallic at the line, and that stops that 10-2 run. Take another look at it right here.
Foul on Luke Stuckey. Yep.
So the free throw is no good. Coming away with it will be B.J. Johnson. So we're going to stay at 7.
I like the weave here. Travel.
Yep.
Good
That's
call.
only the 4th turnover.
Here comes the man-to-man pressure. Or now he's backing off. I think foul trouble could be one of the reasons why you're not doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, B.J. Johnson has a couple. Stuckey has a couple. Douglas has a couple. We just want to keep them within striking distance here when you get to the fourth quarter. And another foul call. A lot of this right now is just coming. You just got to move your feet a little bit better.
Got to move your feet. You're reaching. Yep.
Douglas picked up his 3rd. And here's Cale Bennett. Well, they had a lot of fouls. Bethesda did in that first half early.
I got Cale with 5.
The one thing about Speedway right now, and again, still close game, but they need buckets, not a lot of free throws. Take a look at Robinson checking the bench, and the second free throw got a nice bounce. And I believe we have what?
More substitution.
Yep, got to say, there is Isaac Malagan.
Every single Bethesda player can dribble the ball, handle the ball pretty well. Got a full timeout, Bethesda.
Bethesda leads it by 3.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Jack's Donuts is a great place to eat fresh donuts and great coffee. Stop by Jack's Donuts in your neighborhood or at 9105 East 56th Street. Jack's Donuts is in your neighborhood and on the way home. Jack's Donuts, the official donut for Troy Derigoski and IndianaSRN.
That's right.
You going to stop on your way home?
Yeah.
I figured you would.
Are we going to have donuts there for Chuck?
No,
for the
no, we're going to have
show?
Pizza.
Ah, pizza.
Oh, don't tell anybody.
I won't. Here's Chapman. Back in the ball game will be Fancher now for Bethesda Christian. Chapman. Fadeaway jumper, no. And the rebound by Nate Metelic. Speedway chance to tie it right here. Good look at Drew Metelic. Off now to Bennett. That is Cale Bennett. Got cut off on the baseline. Nate Metelic has not scored in this quarter, and we've got, I believe, an offensive foul. I think the outside official probably called that against Nate Metelic, so that's going to be his fourth. Third turnover now for the Sparkplugs. That was a big possession right there. This is Douglas. In the ball game now is Blesson, and there's a fadeaway jumper, good. I'm going to say number 30, Blesson Bambo, is in the lineup now for Speedway.
I love that name.
Here is the three the other way, no good, as Drew Metelic couldn't get it to fall. Back to a 5-point lead. Three, good. There is Fancher.
His first three-pointer of the night. And they've extended this lead now.
Boy, I tell you what, it went to 8 quickly. Back the other way, Nate Metelic, he answers. That's his first bucket of the third.
16 on the night.
So now both teams really picking up the scoring here late in the third quarter. Handoff, Isaac Milligan. Here's Douglas. Douglas passes underneath now to Fancher, and Fancher is going to get trapped. And what do we have here? Traveling. Fifth turnover now by the Patriots. Coming out of the lineup will be B.J. Johnson.
That's a good call. Let this beat.
Yep. So under a minute 30 to go. Speedway only down by 5. Seems like every time maybe Bethesda might go on a big run, Speedway able to get a big bucket as well. The other end, no, by Robinson. He goes hard to the floor. Here come the Patriots again. The three on the way, no. Battle for the rebound, and it will be brought down. In fact, it fell into the hands of Fenters. Fenters bouncing now to Metelic. And a foul from behind. Looks like we may get Stuckey for his third.
Oh,
nope, they're going to say Isaac Milligan.
Yep.
Just his first. Good look at Robinson. Guarded there by Isaac Milligan. And we have another foul. They're going to get Chapman.
Held him on the hip, didn't he?
Yep. Chapman has 2 fouls. Good look here at Nate Metelic, and he throws it away. Just their 4th turnover. Patriots back the other way. Isaac Milligan, and they're going to count it, I do believe. Yes, his first bucket of the ball game. Drew Metallic picks up the foul, just his first, and Chapman comes out. As you get another look at it, Colin Smith coming in now for Bethesda. Patriots lead it by 7. See if Spark Plugs will just play for one in the last 30 seconds, but another missed free throw. They missed 4 free throws tonight. Good look here at Nate Metallic. 15-footer. No. Boy, that was in and out.
Hit every part of the rim.
Back the other way. Another Euro and missing the shot. The tip up and good, though, by Luke Douglas. Off the miss of Fancher. 8 seconds to go. Ball loose. And the shot missed by Nate Metallic, but another foul called against Stuckey. Take another look at the tip at the other end.
That's a good no call. That's incredible.
I don't know how he made it. So we head to the free throw line. Nate Metallic with 16 points. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Speedway will be in the bonus the entire fourth quarter.
What's Metallic average?
He's at 18 a game.
He's one away.
Sam Malagan back in the lineup. Douglas started to come off the line right there. They'll put him back in place. Speedway chance to get to within 7, and they will. Pressure put against the basketball to try to slow it down. Sam Malagan at the buzzer. No. We will head to the fourth quarter. Bethesda leads it by 7.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment, whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
By the way, Bethesda Christian 19 points in the quarter. They outscored the Sparkplugs 19-11 and now lead it by 7.
Could be an interesting fourth quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have Chapman with 2, Stuckey has 2, Douglas has 3 fouls. Nate Metallic, I have him for 4. So they got to find a way to keep him without picking up number 5. As you see the official there talking to Cale Bennett.
That's what I like about the officiating. You can talk to the kids and laugh, and they tell you a corny joke, or you tell them a corny joke, and then they get right back at it.
Good pressure defense, almost a turnover there for the Sparkplugs. Drew Metallic hands off to his brother Nate. Skip pass, shot fake, pull-up shot way short there by Fenters. Ball loose, picked up by Bethesda.
Got numbers.
Fancher will find Sam Malagan. He can't get it to go. Battle for the loose basketball on the floor. Sam Malagan picks it up, and somehow they still come away with it. Round the perimeter, Fancher, no. And the ball loose, still on the floor, and everybody hustling hard after the basketball. Down low to Douglas, layup good.
I'm telling you what, Douglas is playing a great game. He's got 18. That ball just went to Bethesda 3 times. Magnet.
Man, 9-point lead.
Now you get the crowd into the game.
Nate Metallic, pull-up shot good. Yeah, they'll quiet him down.
Yeah, a little bit.
Back the other way. Shot missed by Douglas. falling to the floor. Robinson able to bring the ball in, and then a jump ball.
There's a lot of people that were pointing to the support, that maybe that ball might have hit the support, and no one saw it.
Lead will stay at 7 as you see. Patriots will keep the basketball. The entry, left hand, got the roll. That's Douglas.
You got him for 20?
I got him for 18 now.
Okay, 18, okay. Pretty impressive.
Back to 9. And we saw Bethesda in that third quarter played a little zone. There's a nice block shot by Stuckey. Ball loose on the floor, and we'll keep it right here. But then they've gone back to the man, so they kind of mixed it up for a moment. Took another look at it right there, and right there at the end, it looked like it was Fancher who was actually on the out-of-bounds line.
He crossed the line. It's a touchdown, isn't it?
It is.
Okay.
Should have given him 6. Nice inbound, and the block able to get it back. The putback, no. Robinson, no. Robinson the 4th time, and he finally gets it in off a couple of misses by Drew Metallic.
Good job, Devin. Great.
Lead back to 7. Almost a steal there. Sam Malagan with the basketball. Malagan. Boy, nearly threw it away as Fancher picks it up, and they get him for the double dribble. Let's take a look at all that what happened down at the other end of the floor moments ago.
Look at the effort here. That's good effort right there. That's nice block. Another good block. Look at the determination. I got you, Coach.
Yep. Stayed with it. Until Fancher to take it easy there a little bit. Not sure what's happening. Oh, they're talking now to Nate Metallic. He, along with Chapman, doing some extracurricular activity. Got a warning there to tell him to knock it off.
They like it.
Well, you don't want it to escalate, that's for sure. Good defense
there by what
Fancher.
A block.
Man, he got leveled right there by Robinson. Here's a fadeaway shot, no good by Nate Metallic. Lead pass Fancher, and blocked at the other end as well. That was Landon Short who blocked it. Things getting a little more physical.
Yep.
Yeah, in the corner, Robinson no good. Fancher with a rebound. Fancher, one-on-one the other way, goes hard to the floor, and a foul call against Cale Bennett.
Both of these teams will be black and blue tomorrow.
And they got to play tomorrow.
You say Speedway is at Cecina tomorrow night?
Speedway's at Cecina.
It's a nice hard foul.
Fancher, his first free throw attempt is no good. That's the 5th one they've missed. There's the block. Missed them both. Battle for the rebound. Coming away with it is Stuckey. Fancher on the drive. Another block, this time by Nate Metallic. Have a record for block shots.
Tell you what.
Don't think they're Dikembe Mutombo or something. There is a traveling call the other way. That'll be the 5th turnover.
Look at this block. That's off the backboard.
Boy.
What a game. This has been a fun game tonight.
Speedway. By the way, Speedway again, that's been you got 32 at halftime. They've scored only, 15 in the second half. Just can't get that offensive consistency. And there's a steal. Able to hold on to the basketball. Basket good, and a foul, and that'll put Landon Short at the line after getting the steal. 7 turnovers now by the Patriots. Who'd they get? Stuckey? Stuckey just picked up number 3. Well, here's one thing, too, and I see if you agree with me. Everybody can't be a shot blocker. Just make him shoot over you.
Exactly.
Bottom line is you're not going to get every one of them.
And you got a wide body. Use your body to step into that block.
Yeah. Free throws
is not very good on either one of them. And he's going to call another timeout.
So a timeout on the floor by Bethesda, and right now we don't think they have any more, and so they may not have a chance to call a timeout if we're correct down the stretch.
Okay, we got Jack Cherry Insurance. We suggest you contact his team for insurance of all your needs. Family, car, auto, business, home insurance company that will serve you. Contact them today at 317-894-7000. Also want to thank, if you like what you see, let us know. Email us at coach@IndianaSRN. If you'd like to help us put more student athletes on the air, go to our website and hit that donate button on the screen. IndianaSRN, where you're always in the
game.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
That's how I do that so well.
Yeah, I like that. We got sweatshirts. Did you see my IndianaSRN sweatshirt?
I did. You got it dirty already.
I got it dirty already.
Got it out of the package, and 10 seconds later.
Put it on the doorknob, and doorknob was dirty. That's okay. I'm sporting at home tonight.
So, if you're Bethesda, you're only leading this one by 5, and if it's correct, you have no timeouts remaining. This could get interesting down the stretch.
It could be.
But they had to use some timeouts.
Just to regroup a couple times.
Yeah. Sam Malagan. That happened back in that second quarter where they burned a couple of quick timeouts when Speedway went on that 16-7 run. Dribble handoff. Back once again to Chapman.
He can't dribble. Well, I guess he can.
Chapman. The feed out. Fancher for 3. No. Ball tipped. And who's going to come away with it? It'll eventually be Cale Bennett. Bennett wasting no time as he quickly gets it down the floor. And the kick out nearly turned over, run down. And we got another foul by Fancher. Good hustle there by Drew Metallic.
Bonus.
Well, that almost looked like an offensive foul.
This in?
On Metallic. Got a little shimmy there going. The Metallic goes to the free throw line. We're in the bonus now. We've been in the bonus. So Drew will get another one. He's in double figures unofficially with 11. Wow. And Sam Malagan tied up.
Look at
by Cale Bennett.
I tell you what, Cale Bennett's come off the bench.
Yeah.
Correct?
No, he started.
No, he started. But I tell you what, now I know why he's got that guard on his nose. Because he's hard-headed. He's aggressive.
Sticking his nose in everybody, isn't he?
I like his play. Good job, young man.
So now Speedway only down by 4.
This is going to be a long 3:41. It's getting really, really physical too, Troy.
Yeah, it may be decided by that free throw that both teams have struggled. Good look here, Drew Metallic. Off now to Nate. Nate in the lane, left hand. Sweet shot there by Nate Metallic. .22 now by Nate Metallic. He has his ball club to within 2. That's Stuckey. Sam Malagan back to Stuckey. So they're having a hard time finding a shot now. Forcing that one and missing it is Chapman as he took it over Robinson. I gotta like that Speedway defense.
Yes, sir. And if I'm Speedway, and I know Bethesda has no timeouts left, I'm going to play this game as much as I possibly without have to call any timeouts.
Yep. Nice backdoor. Little hesitation in the lane. Missing it is Nate Metelic. Gets the offensive rebound. Put back good. Nate Metelic, another one. 24 now for Nate Metelic.
And we're tied for the first time since the first half.
And this was a 9-point lead not long ago, and it looks like to me that Bethesda still had a 30-second timeout left, and they'll call the timeout right there.
Okay, that is their last timeout then.
You can see their head coach not happy.
Let's run down what we got tomorrow. The Indiana High School Athletic Association's semi-state, 8 semi-states instead of 4.
Yep.
We're very fortunate to go at Shelbyville on the ISHAA TV network. Our coverage begins at 9:50, 10, noon, and 8 p.m. starts. Looking forward to that. Also, lacrosse tomorrow night, Butler women's lacrosse. 2 o'clock, 1 p.m. start right here.
Who are they playing?
Kent State.
Out of
and
the MAC.
Bulldog.
Yeah.
That should be an interesting contest. And then don't forget our selection show on Monday. Expert commentary about the high school boys state tournament. It's coming soon. 2 weeks away.
Hard to believe.
I'm excited. Don't know where we're going, but I'm excited.
Are you doing breakfast tomorrow with you serving us breakfast? Or?
Mrs. Myers and I will have breakfast.
You will?
Yes.
I know we didn't get invited.
No. Actually, I'm going down to Sean Crawl. Maybe Sean will buy me breakfast tomorrow.
There you go. Tied at 54. Don't forget the player of the game brought to you as always by Piper Logistics. And we have a foul as you saw Fancher go to the floor. And it looks like they ended up getting 25 Bennett for his third.
Yeah, but Speedway's in pretty good shape. The next one will put them at the free throw line, but
the next time Speedway, we're in double bonus there for. Here's a 3 at the top, no good by Douglas. Rebounded by Chapman. They'll get another chance. Sam Malagan with the basketball. Nice drive, left hand, good by Douglas. 6 in the quarter. Now has 20, averaging around 11 per game. Crossover Nate Metelic, the drive, basket good. He's not giving up easy.
I got him for 26.
Tied at 56, 90 seconds remaining. Speedway trying to pick up a big win on the road. It'd be their first of the year, but tell you what, that's a big shot right there again by Douglas. 23 now by Luke Douglas. Just 3 behind Metelic. Drive baseline, the cutoff, the kick. Here's a 3 the other way. That's no good. Goes out of bounds. It'll go back to Bethesda with just 61 seconds to go. Well, you look at Nate Metelic. He's averaging around 18 a game, 26 tonight. He's had really, other than he had 2 in the first quarter, but other than that, he's really turned it on in the last 3 quarters. But then Luke Douglas, been solid tonight. And really the key player right now for Bethesda. Ball is tipped in midcourt, so Sam Malagan holds on. Bethesda ranked number 3 in single A. Foul from behind by Nate Metelic, and I have him for 5. You have him for 4?
I have him for 4.
And I think you must be right because he is hanging around. So we will go to the free throw line, and you see Devin Robinson coming back in, and coming out will be Landon Short.
Now, Speedway has 4 timeouts left, and these are crucial free throws right here.
They have missed 2, 3, 4 in the second half alone, 6 overall, and they get that one.
He's got ice cubes. I'm just telling you. That kid just steps up.
When you probably shot thousands of these things, right?
Yeah, especially in this gym.
Yeah.
He's been playing for a long, long time.
Sam misses the second. That was big right there, but still a 2-possession ball game. The drive and a foul call against Douglas. See, now right there, that would have been an example. You know, make sure that when you see that guy coming, step in front of him.
Yeah, and don't reach.
And you stepped aside and reached over, and that's why Douglas got the foul. Just take the charge.
And the tough thing is you stop the clock.
Yeah. So here is Nate Metalik at the line, now with 27.
27 of their 57.
That's a really good percentage, I understand.
I would think that's a Chuck LaVie stat for you.
It is, yeah. Second free throw, but he missed that one.
So both teams have missed free throws coming down the line.
Yeah, they missed one. They missed 3 in the fourth quarter. They missed one in the third. Oh, my. Big turnover.
Great call.
8 turnovers now by Bethesda, none bigger than that one.
This is a great call. Off the foot. You saw it coming off the foot. And then you say, come here, Seb. Don't want you in the game now. I need offense.
All right, here we go.
Got to guard the three-point line here.
And Nate Metalik has the hot hand. Metalik
gave up the dribble.
And a timeout by Speedway. It'll be a full timeout. Right now, we're down the stretch. 3-point lead for the Patriots.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. His land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
There you see the spark plugs talking about what to do here, down by 3.
Okay, I had a whiteboard like that. My whiteboard was not that dirty.
Because you didn't use it?
No, I don't. I never had to. I put my halftime order in for the concession stand.
Oh, okay, very good, yeah. And it being a whiteboard, just wiped it off.
Yeah. I like it, Coach Bennett. I like it a lot.
All right, here we go. Robinson will inbound. Will they go to Nate Metalik?
Oh
my, yes. He stepped on the midcourt line. Nate Metalik was right there, but he stepped on the line. Oh, my. Oh, what a costly error right there. Wow, you don't see that very often.
No, sir.
So now the Patriots, 13.2 to go.
Got to go deep.
They get it in play. Good look there at Stuckey, and he's fouled from behind. They had to stop the clock. They'll get Fenters on the foul, but now you hit both these, you're pretty much going to win this thing.
Well, if you hit both of them, you don't play deep. Well, you got to play some defense.
Yeah.
But don't reach, don't foul on the three-point line.
No. There you go. That's big by Stuckey.
He has 7.
One more, and Stuckey can pretty much ice it right here and calmly hits the second one. It's a 5-point lead, and the shot forced up by Nate Metalik, and Almost looked like he got fouled, too, and that would have been costly. But they're going to get Robinson here at the end. That was too close, Coach.
What an effort by the Sparkplugs. They are not playing like they're 2-15.
No, not at all. They had that lull in the third quarter, and that kind of hurt them, but they came right back and tied the ball game.
Yes, sir.
Here's Douglas.
So when you see this score on Johnny Harold's website or the sports page, it was a lot closer than what it is.
Yeah. Boy, big free throws down the stretch. 24 now by Douglas.
And in 3.5 seconds in actual time or in game time, we'll tell you who our player of the game is.
The Piper Logistics player of the game. You want to throw it up there right now? Or you want to wait for him to get the free throw?
Let's see if he... I'm an old coach, man. I've lost games in 3.5 seconds.
Brief. Yeah, this is Luke Douglas right here going for 25. And yes, he now has 25.
And he is our logistics player of the game.
At the buzzer, no, and that will do it. Bethesda wins it tonight, 64-57. Let's go ahead and name the Piper Logistics player of the game. It is Luke Douglas.
25 points tonight.
He had 15 in the second half, but Luke Douglas is again the Piper Logistics player of the game. Great game by Nate Metelic. He finished with 27 points tonight for Speedway. And there you see it again, Luke Douglas getting the 25 points. For Bethesda Christian, they are now 16-3 on the season. Speedway falling to 2-16. Speedway will be at Cecina tomorrow night. Meanwhile, Bethesda Christian, they'll be on the road at Indiana Math and Science tomorrow night as well.
Real quick rundown. Butler lacrosse tomorrow at 1 o'clock. The ISHA semi-state from Shelbyville tomorrow morning and tomorrow evening on the Indiana High School Athletic Association TV network. And then Monday, the selection show on the network as well. And then our selection show Monday at 2 o'clock right here on IndianaSRN.
All right, that'll do it. Thanks to the entire crew here at IndianaSRN. It's high school basketball each and every week. IndianaSRN.